Are we doing cheers first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers to the Wool Walk weekend.
New Jersey Wool Walk weekend.
Tongue twister. So,
Introduce.
welcome to Cocktail Hour at the Coop. I'm Liz from Arrow Acres, and this is my sister Leanne.
Hello.
And today we are going to talk about little this, little that. I don't think it's going to be a very long episode. And that's it.
Thank you. We want to thank everyone that has watched our first 2 episodes.
There's a lot of you.
There are a lot of you. And
you weirdos.
And your comments and your likes. And thanks for our friends that have told other people to watch us. It's kind of fun. Liz is managing the site, and you said people are from like all over the world watching us.
Yeah.
One of them is our friend Rita.
In Germany. Hi, Rita.
Hi, Rita.
Who doesn't knit, who doesn't crochet.
She doesn't do any of it. Nothing.
She just watches.
And she watched us, and she posted a picture the other night. She's in Germany. She lives there now, and it was kind of cool, and she tagged friends, so it was just kind of nice. She said it was like a visit with us. So hi, Rita. We miss you. I wish it was a 2-way visit. So can you do a podcast?
Yeah. Come on, Rita.
I told her it's like when I hear her laugh on Facebook. It's the same thing. It's like, aw. So
come on, Rita and Aiden's adventures.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. And
so because we've had so many of you, we want to do a giveaway as a little thank you.
Why not?
So we have a couple little things. So to be entered into the giveaway, you need to subscribe to our channel. You need to like this post, hit the little thumbs up, and then comment. The comment is, that's how we're going to enter your name, so we really need to see those comments. Should we have them enter something like their favorite fiber art or...
Yeah, tell us what you like the best. Knitting, spinning, crocheting, and...
Drinking.
Drinking. All the above. And we can tailor their giveaway to what they like. So if you like spinning, you get some roving. If you like knitting, get you some yarn and some little extras. So that would be really cool. And... yeah, that should be their question, like their favorite...
Your favorite fiber art or...
and it can be more than one thing.
Because we have things for non-knitters and non-fiber artists.
Yeah, like
I think
Rita,
most of you are.
Rita, we could send you something.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to cost a lot to Germany.
Okay, well...
maybe U.S. only. Sorry, Rita.
No.
I'll send you a virtual hug.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's keep this one United States
Yeah,
only.
United States.
Sorry.
We'll figure all the details out. But anyway,
so subscribe, like this post, and comment. And that's the big one.
And then when will we close it? Before the next episode?
Yeah. So on our next episode, we will announce the winner.
Yes. So give it about, well, we have a wedding next weekend, so we might not film, so maybe 2 weeks. Give it 2 weeks.
Unless we film next Friday.
We're going to try.
It's Friday again. We had to do Friday hour.
Yeah, Saturdays
Friday
aren't
hour.
working so well so far, but we're doing it on Fridays. So anyway, that's that. And then there's another additional giveaway.
Yeah, so if you hop on over to Instagram, you can find me at Arrow Acres Farm Yarn. And I'm going to do a giveaway over there. A 500 subscriber or 500 followers.
What are you at now?
375.
Nice.
So get me up to 500 and I've got some nice prizes.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Giveaways are fun. Did you ever win any?
Yes.
It's fun, isn't it?
I won one from Paige.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And it was great.
Yeah, I won the Knitlandia book. No, not Knitlandia. Yes, Knitlandia book on someone's. It's a lot of fun to win a giveaway. And then I just won recent ones, which was kind of cool. So it's nice. It spreads the love. So I like that. So real quick before we go into more, I'll talk about what I'm wearing because I like when I watch podcasts and they say what they're wearing.
Wait, I'm going to tip it down a little bit.
Oh,
see if I can, without making it fall.
You should see our tripod, by the way. Okay, so it changes every week. This is a good one. So
I should turn it around. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It might be really bright when it comes in. So this is our tripod.
Well, I'll try and do it from this side.
Because we're super professional.
So it starts with a crate. And then I have this thing that I put cutting boards on. A clear box. And a spool, a bobbin full of yarn. Professional.
We're super professional. Till in a fall. It's funny, right? It works. It's a good height. Now, can you remember this for every week?
Yeah, I got that.
So anyway, I'm wearing the Sunset Highway, obviously, by Caitlin Hunter, and it's knit with Backyard Fiber Works, which is, this is the Cormo, they're American wool, and they just have small amounts of it. You can't buy, it sells out really fast. It's kind of like our yarn from our farm. They only have it for a little while. And then the rest is the sock yarn, and I bought all of this last year in Maryland, at Maryland Sheep and Wool. Paige and I, we just raided the booth. She was new last year, and I noticed, you know, like when you go online, if you're going to Maryland, you'll see new vendors, and she was new, and I liked her website. I liked her, just liked the vibe. And when I got there, super nice. Alice is her name, and so that was really a cool booth, and I can't wait to see her again. And also Paige, our friend Paige at Frame and Fiber, we talk about her a lot. She now carries Backyard Fiber Works yarn. So if you're in Point Pleasant, you're in our area, go there and you can get some. So anyway, that's my sweater. You're not, are you wearing anything?
No, I'm wearing nothing.
Ooh, you're naked.
Naked.
No hand knits.
No.
Okay.
No, because I forgot it at home and I wasn't going back because that was too much hassle because I live down the street. Oh well. So I'm going to talk first this week, and I'm going to talk about spinning. I don't know if any of you spin, but I've been spinning for 10 years, I guess. Over 10, a little over 10 years. I went stash diving. So I'm spinning on a spinning wheel. So I have an Ashford Traveler that I'm spinning on, and this is just from my stash.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
So that's the single, and I'm gonna Navajo ply it, so it'll be a 3-ply yarn. And then, if you watched last week, we talked about a woman who we don't know the name of her booth from Maryland. She dyes up these lengths of yarn, and I said, lady, put your name on everything. So I really like that stuff. So I made some myself.
Don't let it go in your beer.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're drinking today. I have a beer. And what are you drinking?
Just a little bit of wine.
So they're just, you know, 2 to 3 foot lengths.
And what is this?
This is alpaca from Our Animals. This is from Vaughnese.
Oh, you dyed this.
I dyed it.
Did you already say that? I wasn't paying attention.
No, I didn't. I didn't say it. So I didn't have any of those bags of fun stuff left. And I was in the mood to spin this week.
What do you dye it with?
I use Dharma acid dyes.
And then you do it in the microwave?
And I set them in the microwave. So here you can see like the variety of colors. We have a shadow coming in, but whatever. You can kind of get the idea. So I have all different colors in each one, and you just kind of pick them at random, and then I'll take my bobbin off.
I don't spin. I'm the only one in the family that doesn't spin. I tried. I'm bad at it. Yeah. Everyone says it's easy. It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's like riding a bike. Is it brightening up? There you go.
Yeah, it looks
you
nice.
can see all the crazy colors.
It's really
And I
pretty.
think it's going to be really pretty.
You got a thing on there. Paper or something.
Oh, hay.
Hay. Oh, I like when hay is in my yarn. Like when I'm knitting with it and I get hay. Aw,
piece of
it's like
hay.
the real animal.
So, I just was in the mood to spin. My kids have been really bad lately. They're 4 and 5, and
yep, you're in the thick of it.
They go to preschool 3 mornings a week. It's
Next year. Next year.
Next year, I've got
full
5
day.
days. One full day and 5 mornings a week.
God bless you, homeschoolers. I don't know how you people do it.
I don't know how you do it. Those kids are different kids. You can only homeschool I think a certain type of kid, or maybe your kids are that way because
your mom. No, because you're that way. I think that it's a whole family mentality.
Yeah, we don't.
And I don't think I could do it. I love to teach, and I was with I worked at a preschool for a couple of years, and I loved it. But boy,
no,
it's different when they're your.
It's spring fever. They just need to get out and get their energy out, and instead of doing that, because it's been cold and rainy and windy and nasty, they take it out on each other. So it's been WrestleMania, and Tinker Toys are weapons, and they smack each other with everything. So that's my life.
Fun times.
So
kind of glad my kids are older now.
I pretended like that wasn't happening yesterday, and I sat and I spun.
It's like knitting. It's the same thing, right? It's like, even if people say to me, how do you have time to knit? You have 3 kids, you work full time, blah, blah, blah. If I didn't knit, I'd be a lunatic.
Yeah, that's what I felt
As
yesterday.
soon as I get those needles, everything around me is like, that's okay, right?
Yeah, my house was like a war zone yesterday.
But if you're just, I just see you like spinning in the middle of it.
I did. I just sat and whatever. Chaos. Chaos was all around me. It's the only way I could keep my children alive yesterday.
Oh, I have a funny story. This is about spinning, kind of. I have a good friend, Amy, who's never going to watch this in a million years. She would have already, no, she doesn't have an attention span. She's one of the funniest people you'll ever meet, and I love her to death. She does not knit. She does not spin. She thinks this is all very strange, what we do. And I remember a day I was watching her kids here. We were in the coop. Mm-hmm. It was like a normal, like for us, like a normal,
it was like a nice day, right?
It was a weekday. Her kids came over to play, and we're in here, and you're spinning. She always tells a story. Liz is spinning, and Dee is spinning, and Lee's nursing a baby and knitting. She's like, what is happening here? What, is this real? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, remember she said, they pay people at Alair State Park to like dress up and do this. And this is just like, that's Wednesday on the farm. But I remember the spinning. She was like, it's just so strange. But you guys always look so calm doing it. And how did you learn to spin? So if you want to learn to spin, like, where did you learn?
So I started with the drop spindle, and I couldn't get it. I had the roving from my felting days, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. So we went to Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival, and I went to a lecture by Maggie Casey.
Oh, I remember that.
You were with me, and Mom was with me. That was your first Maryland.
Yeah, that was really
we went
cool.
to a lecture. It wasn't even a lesson. It was just a lecture. She sat up there. She talked. She showed a couple things, and she said a couple tips, and we went back to the hotel, and I could spin.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I had been trying, so it wasn't like I had never picked up a spindle before, and I just got it. It clicked after that, and I figured it all out, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the drop spindle, and then I realized that a wheel would be much faster.
Well, remember she told the story that.
Down in Peru?
Well, there's a couple, but remember she said, Christopher, if you've ever seen someone do a drop spindle, it's not fast at all. I mean, it's a slow process. And they said the sails for the big boats, ships like Christopher Columbus.
Christopher Columbus.
Every thread was spun on a drop spindle.
That's nuts.
How long does that take?
That's nuts.
Think about it. It's a long time.
And then woven. And then sewn.
And then made. Good thing we have quicker transportation these days.
Yeah, right?
So,
and in Peru, if you were 5 and you didn't know how to spin on a drop spindle, you're worthless.
They were like, get rid of you.
But so I learned how to spin, and then I figured a spinning wheel would be faster. So I started looking online, eBay, stuff like that, Craigslist. I don't even know if Craigslist was really a thing back then. But Etsy. I found mine on Etsy.
I didn't know that.
I found 2. A woman was selling 2 wheels, an Ashford Traditional and an Ashford Traveler. Parts, all the parts, complete, never been assembled, and she was selling them for the price of 1.
And you have a handy husband.
I have a very handy
husband. Who can put things.
So I had never even used a spinning wheel, seen somebody in person really doing it, like paid attention. We're just kind of those people that we kind of figure things out.
No, you are that kind of person. I'm not.
Nick and I are.
If she
my husband helped me.
She sees something, she'll go, oh, I can do that. And Nick can make it. Hold on. And wait. And then, okay, I need this. And
Dad,
I need
Dad,
this. Ready?
do you have this?
I'll just make remember the triangle frame that you made?
Yeah.
She had this
I have
huge
a triangle
frame.
loom.
And all the nails. So yeah, she's that kind of person. I wish I was. I mean, I can figure things out, but I'm not. I'm not as adventurous.
I'm ambitious.
Yes. I'm ambitious in my one craft. Like quilting, I was really into. Knitting, very into. But you're like,
bing, bang, boom,
you're
boom,
like
boom. Gotta do it. Gotta see it. Gotta try it.
Gotta buy it. Gotta do it.
Oh yeah.
Make it better. Mm-hmm. So you're good like that. Andy is too.
Well, Dad's an enabler.
Oh yeah.
Dad's always been an enabler. If we see something and we say we want to do, he's like, all right, what do we need? Yeah. What do we gotta get?
Speaking of my dad and mother, you may notice there's no peanut gallery today.
Yeah.
There's no door opening. There's no one making our drinks. There's
no
no laughing, no tractor, and that is because they are away right now at the Alpaca
show in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
So they're away right now. So
waiting for results. I didn't talk to them yet. Hopefully they don't call during this.
They might. Okay, so that's that. So what else about spinning?
Well, you were asking me a little while ago how long it takes to make a
Oh yeah, like I was
yarn.
wondering because I remember, I think there was a year at Maryland I was looking for hand-spun yarn, and it's expensive, obviously. It takes a lot of time. So I was asking her, because since I don't spin, how long does it take to make a skein of yarn that would be, I don't know, 200 yards?
Well, I don't know because I never sit down one sitting. But I'll say that I spun for a long time yesterday. But I'm spinning really fine because I'm going to do a 3-ply. And it's going to be like a light worsted. So it takes longer just because I'm spinning so thin. I don't know. And I don't do it all the time, so I'm not like super speedy. I mean, I think I'm pretty quick, but I'm not the fastest. And I'm not done yet. I probably have like maybe 2 ounces left, and I started with 8.
Oh, that was the second question I was going to ask.
So this is 8 ounces.
And it depends on how you spin and how many times you ply it, how much yarn you get?
Yeah. So if I spun a 2-ply out of this, I'd get a lot more yardage.
So like, say, like knitters have different gauges. So say I was spinning the same amount of yarn, same amount of roving, and you were spinning. Would we get the same amount of yarn?
No. No. Unless you're like a professional and you could say like, let's both spin.
Which I'm not.
Worsted weight.
Because if you ever seen me spin, I tried it one time and I broke the thing a couple times.
But even
I can't do the feet and the hands. I feel like it's like this thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! I can't do it. It's the
too many things happening at once. She couldn't keep the wheel spinning.
No, it was like and the string kept falling off, and it was, oh, I couldn't do it. I appreciate it, but I really I don't have a desire to do it.
I'll put in a little footage of me spinning. That might be at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Where should we put it? Maybe at the beginning.
Beginning.
We'll see.
All right.
If not, it'll be
so
good.
let's talk about because
talk
I think
about
my
yours.
son is almost back from his game, so this is going to be just kind of a short episode. We could come back and do more though. Okay, so I'm in the middle of a row, which is a podcasting no-no, but it was bus stop knitting. I showed you, I guess, our first episode. I was working on the Girl's Best Friend Shawl by Isabell Kraemer. So I am almost done with the teardrops. So if you can see,
I heard the baubles are worse.
Okay, I'm gonna say
a lot of people skip the baubles.
All right, so here we go. This is Backyard Fiberworks, the dark gray. The red is a Madeline Tosh, and the gray is from Fuse. All right, so let's just talk about this. I'm a sweater knitter. I love sweaters. I like to make shawls. I'm not enjoying this one, but I feel like it's like Paige loved it, and she's like, I would knit it for people.
Well, I heard
and
there's
I don't
a lot
know what it is about.
Well, didn't you say it's like flip, 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 flip to do one of those little things?
It's a make 5 in 1 stitch.
Yep, that doesn't.
I
don't get that.
I don't know, so I feel bad because I think everybody's loving making them, and people are making them left and right, and I can't wait to wear it, but. So I'm almost at the end of this, and then it's very pretty, and then it gets a little stripe, and then it gets a big band and pom-poms, and I'm really excited because for those of you that don't know, I work full-time as a graphic designer, so I really just knit at night and in the morning. But on Monday and Wednesday of next week, I have to go on a press run, which is kind of cool, but I have to drive a little farther than I usually do. I work really close to home, so I have about an hour drive. So what they do is they're going to print it out, one thing, and then I have to check the color, make sure everything's good, and then they go and print, I don't know, like 6,000 of them, which takes about 3 hours. So in between, there's nothing to do. So I get to knit. So I don't have a laptop. All my Macs are desktops. So I was talking to the printer the other day, and he said, you know, it takes a long time. It's a couple hours between press runs, and if you have a laptop, you can bring it and work on it if you need to. And I said, I don't have a laptop, but can I bring my knitting? And he knows me, but doesn't know me that, like, he doesn't know I'm a knitter. And he said, sure, it's cold in our place. You can make us blankets. And I said, by the end of the week, I'll have hats for everyone. And they really laughed. So kind of excited to have lots of knitting time.
2 days?
2 full days. So I'm thinking this may be finished by next podcast.
Cool.
And so I was telling you I had a funny story about Andy. Our sister Andy is at the show right now with our parents. Oh, hold on a second.
Should I pause?
Yeah, we're going to pause real quick. Pause. Hello?
I didn't pause. I missed it.
Yeah, I didn't get your text. We're recording our podcast.
Yep.
Okay, so I have a funny story about Andy and knitting. So our sister Andy is at the show right now with my parents for 4 days. And she texted me the other night and she's like, help! I'm going to be away for 4 days and I have nothing on my needles and I don't know what to knit. And it was like, okay, so she's at a show. So there's people coming by, but there's downtime.
You can't have intricate.
You can't like be looking at a pattern the whole time. And she knits beautiful, like really complicated things. She's like, I need easy thing, but I need something to keep my interest. And if I put it down and pick it up, she was like panicked. And I completely understood. I was like, I got you. I'm on it. Hold on. I'm on Ravelry. She's like, I've been looking all day. I can't decide. So I sent her a couple things. I don't know what she decided on. Do I? No, I don't know. I told her to make the Zweig. I like wearing mine. I don't know what she decided on, but it was just funny that the panic, like, I have 4 days. I don't know what to knit. So I can totally appreciate it as knitters.
I just bring yarn and make a hat. When I finish the hat,
knitters, like you're going on vacation, you bring more like projects than you do clothes. Talk about. Hi, we had to take a quick little break, but we are back.
And a wardrobe change.
And I have my glasses. I'm now at the stage in life where I need glasses all the time. But
because you're old.
I'm getting old. I've always needed glasses, but now I really need them. And I noticed we watched a little bit of what we recorded just to see like what we had talked about. And I noticed I have like a weird eye. Like one doesn't, I don't know. It's like
a lazy eye.
One's not in the right spot. Whatever.
Just wear your glasses then.
I should wear my glasses. All right. Ready? Dun, da, da, da. What have you made this week? I wish I could say what I made in a week. I don't make things in a week.
I made this. With the leftover yarn from the blend hat that I showed you last week. So I had little scraps.
You could wear it all together like a whole ensemble.
Sure.
That'd be good for the Fiber Guild fashion show.
We already had it.
Oh, I didn't go to that.
But we didn't do a fashion show. We just did a show and tell at our guild this
I didn't
time.
go to that.
But yeah, so this is the Starburst Boomerang shawl. Crochet, but I added a twist to it. I added, you can kind of see there's some open work in there.
Yeah. Yep. Some lacy stuff.
And I did like a little baby picot edge on it and whatever, just to change it up a little bit. So I did this.
Oh, it's soft.
It's very soft. It's 100% alpaca. It's all hand dyed except for the teal, like the dark teal.
Very pretty.
And it's going to be for sale, maybe. Maybe it's mine. I don't know. I haven't decided. I think it's for sale. I think I want different colors for myself.
Oh, you're wearing something now.
And I'm wearing the same one, but smaller. And this is with the yarn you gave me for Christmas.
Oh.
This is a Hugh Loco Little Sister.
Yeah.
And some little scraps that I stole from you.
Hugh Loco, man, you are amazing.
She's the best.
You have 4 little kids, and you rock it.
I want to be her.
She's pretty cool. She's probably your age, too. You guys look about the same age. Her kids are adorable.
Yeah, her kids are like same
little.
age.
She's got that little girl. Oh, you got a girl.
Yeah.
I don't know you in person, but you had 3 boys and then a girl. We don't know how to do that.
Oh, our cousin's having a boy, another boy. That makes boy number 10 for the family.
Yeah.
And there's one little girl in there.
Who's super cute. But yeah.
Anyway,
that's exciting.
We make boys.
Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about the New Jersey Wool Walk. We haven't been able to go yet. Nobody wants my children at their yarn store. So I didn't go. And she was working.
And I've been working, and I'm hoping to get to a store tomorrow. For those of you that don't live in New Jersey and you don't know what the heck we're talking about, New Jersey Wool Walk started about 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago. And it's to encourage people to go to different yarn stores in New Jersey, and not everyone participates, but you're encouraged to. And I don't know how many shops there are in New Jersey.
I think there's about 15 that are participating.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
And I think a lot of them are North Jersey. The only ones close to us are Chelsea Yarn and Frame and Fiber. Sorry, I feel like I have an eyelash in my eye.
In Red Bank and in Point Pleasant. I have the weird eyeball, and now you have an eyelash. It should be cheers to the eyeball episode.
Cheers to eyeballs.
So anyway, I think, so what you had to do is you bought a passport for $5, I think?
$6 for just the passport, or $12 got you a tote bag and the passport.
Yeah. So it's really cool. And then you can go to one shop, or you can go to all the shops.
And if you show the passport, you get like special discounts or a little
stamp,
like a little gift.
And I think if you go to all of them, you get this like huge, gigantic, you can get a prize, like entered into a prize.
Cool.
It's really neat. So I have not been able to go, like I said, this year, but on Instagram, which Instagram is just the best to see all our friends. But yesterday was the beginning of the wool walk. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this weekend. And it started Thursday. And so my knitters, I call them my knitters because they are my knitters. They all went to Paige's shop in Point and they took Freeman Fiber and took a picture, and it was just, oh, they're my people. So shout out to Just Joan, Robin's Roost, and Seashore Sharon. Robin's Roost, did you see her yarn?
Yes, her new colors.
So Robin is a friend of ours, and I met Robin through knitting. She took classes from me. We met, basically she just emailed me one day, and so that's how she came into my life, and she's wonderful. And she's been dyeing yarn at home and selling it online. And she took a little break, and now it seems like she's back. She's ready to sell.
Cool colors.
Yeah, so check out Robin's Roost, and she has beautiful yarn, and she donated an entire sweaters quantity for the Zway to Paige. And then Daisy Lane Designs, who sews beautiful bags and sells them at Paige's shop. She had they coordinated. It was really cool.
Yeah,
like, I wanted to win it. And I think Sharon.
But it's the grand prize that they're giving away on Sunday, right? It's like that. So Paige is doing giveaways each day, like one big bucket, like a raffle. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I think she has a fifth bucket,
maybe.
And that's the one that Robin's is in.
So it's just,
and it's fun.
It was exciting. So Robin, congratulations. That's really cool, and I'm proud of you and excited for you. And just so check her out. She's great. So yeah, and then you're going to be at Paige's shop on Sunday.
I'm going to be at Frame and Fiber on Sunday talking about the farm. So if anybody has questions about the farm or what we do, I'm just going to be there promoting the farm.
Meet her in person. She'll be there. I
don't know what time I'll be there. Most of the day. I might not be there right at 10 o'clock because I have to take care of the farm in the morning.
She's open at 10 that early?
10 to 6, she said.
Oh, Paige, man, you must be tired. I don't know how you yarn store people do it. It's got to be exhausting.
And I was catching up with Christina's podcast today, Chelsea Yarns, and she was talking about all the prep work she's been doing. Plus, she did the trunk show at Nitty City last week.
Yeah.
So she was really...
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to catch up on podcasts, and that's another thing. So we, obviously we're new to this, and it's kind of like, well, what are we going to talk about? And I watch podcasts, and I enjoy blogs, and I like seeing what people are knitting, but I enjoy the ones that are a little more, and like maybe some stories or interesting things. And we were talking about like, what are we going to be talking about? And I like to like promote our people, and
it's nice. Our friends promote other people, so it's nice to.
So that's another thing. If you have podcasts that you love, you can certainly put that in our comments, like under our episode, and share who you like. Because I know sometimes it's like reading books. If you find a person that likes the same books as you, it's kind of nice. So if you find a person that likes the same kind of podcast, so if you like our podcast, we
our
probably
color
like
is changing. It's getting lighter and darker.
It's getting dark out.
It is getting dark out, but we're getting lighter and darker. It's like, sorry.
Yeah, so if you have podcasts, and the other day, so people I work with, Carol. Hi, Carol. Carol works with me.
Hi, Carol.
We share an office, and Carol doesn't knit either. But, I sit next to her all day long, so she watched our podcast. Is you crazy lady? What are you doing? She's like, it was entertaining. So anyway, I was in the kitchen at work, and someone said something about this podcast. And I said, oh, yeah, we're doing this. We're trying it out. It's on the farm, and most people I work with are accountants, actually. I'm in a corporate office, so there's not a lot of art people. So they kind of look at me like, oh, boy, there's the kind of strange artsy knitter girl. Anyway, and this one woman said, I love podcasts. Well, what do you listen to? And we're talking about more of like audio podcasts. And she gave me some recommendations, and they were good. And one was called Buy the Books. And did I tell you about this?
No.
It's called Buy the Books. I've listened to 2 so far, and it's good. It's 2 friends who read a self-help book. They both read it, and then they try to live it for 2 weeks, and then they report on it. So like they read the book and they talk about the book in the beginning, and then they have like recording of, because it's audio, of like they're talking to their husband about it. And one was called The Miracle Morning. I thought of Dad. So it's called the Miracle Morning, that you're supposed to wake up really early in the morning and like exercise and
I have friends
meditate
who do that.
and write in your journal and then start your day.
I have
and
friends
it's supposed
who
to
do
be
that.
like amazing and you have all this energy. Well, our dad wakes up at like, I don't know, 4:30 in the morning or something.
No, he gets out of bed at 4:30.
Okay,
He's up before then. For
so,
the day.
I'm a morning person, but not that kind of, like I need coffee.
No, not me.
I'm like,
I wake up like this.
She doesn't drink coffee, people. I don't understand. I need to wake up, I drink my coffee, get ready for work, go to work. But it was very funny. So it's just, anyway, my point was, you never know about these podcasts until people start talking about them. So if you have a favorite one, put it in the comments.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Yeah. Who are your favorites?
I only watch Paige and Christina.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, they're too good.
I watch the people I know.
Well, that's too.
But I like them. I watched Christy Glass when she had Christina on.
I have to say, Christy Glass. I'm going to say something about Christy Glass.
I have seen a few other Christy Glass. I watched her What's Your Rhinebeck Sweater because you were in it.
But I wanted to know. Okay, I want to talk about Christy Glass.
I like seeing people I know.
2 years ago, I went to Rhinebeck. And here's this girl with this sign and like this wacky outfit. Tell me about your Rhinebeck sweater. I'm like, I don't know who that is.
She's like the Joan Rivers of
So
the knitters.
Yes.
What are you wearing? Who are you wearing?
She loved Joan Rivers.
I miss Joan Rivers.
You
like she was my
loved
grandmother.
So Christy Glass.
Fashion.
Anyway,
police.
I didn't know who she was.
I was a Joan Ranger.
And then the next year, I still didn't really know
What
who
are
she was.
Christy Glass's followers called? Do they have like a name? Like a Joan Ranger?
I don't know.
All right, Christy Glass followers.
have
What do you call
I don't know.
yourselves?
I don't know, but I was
Christy
one
Glass,
of them.
that's weird.
So second year Rhinebeck last year, I remember I still didn't know who she was. I gotta go back. When I started working full time, the podcasting, I didn't get to watch it as much. I didn't. So I wasn't aware. And Robin was like,
Robin loves Christy
Rob's
Glass.
like, there's Christy Glass. I'm like, I don't know who she is. She had this like cool skirt on, this cute little sweater, and her sign, her fun hat. And I'm like, oh, she's cute, but I don't know who she is. And Robin's like, we have to get interviewed by her. And I was kind of like, I don't know who she is. So later on in the day is when she saw me. I was wearing this sweater. And she yells, hey, Sunset. And I was like, that's me, Sunset Highway, that's me. And then I was like, oh, that's who she is. And then I went to Vogue Live, and she was there in her, like, leotard, and we went on the subway with her.
Oh, yeah, you did the subway
We did
knitting.
the subway knitting, which was super fun.
You and Andy.
Yeah, and now she's just like, she's amazing. She's just great. I don't know how she does everything she does. But yeah, so she had our friends on, and it's
She's
like,
a boss babe.
and we're like, oh my God, like our friends are like famous now because she's
Yeah.
on Christy Glass. And now I know who Christy Glass is. I know who you are now, Christy. And I think you're amazing. And our kids are like kind of the same age. And
You're
she's the same
talking
age
like
as me.
she's watching this.
You know, she
I
might.
don't know if she will.
She follows your Arrow Weekers
She
Farm.
does, and she
commented
comments.
on my Rhinebeck logo.
Mm-hmm.
She did. She did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you're like my age, and your kids are like my age, but you're
They're the
girls.
exact same age.
Yeah, like I have 16,
And the
14,
big age
6,
gap.
and you have like yeah. So we're like,
Stalker.
we're not. She's much thinner. I wish I was.
Yeah.
You're super skinny. How do you do that?
We should do like skinny. And then the double chin comes out. Okay. So I did. I watched Christy Glass yesterday, and because Christina and Miriam were on it.
Yep.
And
I like Amy Beth. She's my favorite. I love Amy Beth, Fat Squirrel. And I enjoy the Grocery Girls. And
I've watched them
I
a few times.
I like the A Wooden Nest. You're great. I like you very much. And we have the same hair when my hair is
still,
curly.
you're talking about them like they're watching us.
They might.
If you're watching, if you know these people, tell them.
Yeah, tell them we watch you. Yeah, you know, my sister Andy watched podcasts or listened to podcasts way before anyone did. And I used to make fun of her. I really did. I was like, weirdo. But then, was I talking about that already? And then my hair,
No.
my house got hit by lightning. I didn't tell the story.
No.
So Andy, the middle sister, right, who
She's gonna be here hopefully at our
next
within
one.
the next
She's gonna
one.
be
She's
our
gonna be
guest
our first
star.
guest. So you get to meet Andy.
It's me, Andy. But I used to be like, oh, Andy, okay, listen to podcasts, okay. And then our house got hit by lightning. and we lost all of our TV, and I had nothing to do, so I was listening to podcasts, and that's how I got hooked. And that's how it all began, the podcast rabbit hole.
And here we are.
Here we are. But anyway, Andy has always said podcasts are a funny thing because it's a one-way, you know, we're talking, but they're not talking back to us.
No, but they can comment.
And so then they feel like they know us, but we don't know them.
We don't know you. So
what happens is
find us.
When you get to Rhinebeck and you're on the hill, you know, like I've been the person who runs up to people like maniacs, like poor Amy Beth.
I was there. That was my first Rhinebeck. You fangirled all over Amy Beth. We took pictures of you.
So, yeah. So, like, I know her. I know everything she's been doing. I know her shenanigans. I know her apple picking. I know everything she's been doing. She doesn't know me. And I saw her, and I really was like, ah! And then the second year, she gets a crowd. I mean, people know who she is. Last year, it was Robin and I were together. And I'm like, where is she? Because it starts at a certain time. And
1 o'clock.
Yeah. No, okay, this was 2 years ago because last year I knew her. I knew her.
You didn't have to fangirl all over her?
I designed her Elizabeth Zimmerman pin. So at this point we were like, you know, we're like homies.
Tight.
But the year before I was still fangirling.
Like a funky hair thing going
and I saw her coming and I yelled to Robin, get her! She was like, what? And we ran and we got, I don't want to wait in line.
All right, so we need to recap. So giveaway, like, subscribe, comment. I need you to comment because that's how I'm pulling your names.
We'll do it in a week.
Look out for Instagram giveaway. And then if you are, I'm hoping to get this up Saturday morning, if I can edit quickly. So if I do, Saturday, Sunday, go to the New Jersey Wool Walk, any of the participating shops. I'm sure there's a website you can find.
Yep.
Right?
And you don't need the passport. You can just
go. Yeah, you don't need the passport.
You can just show up.
Everybody's doing kind of fun promotions. And most of them, I think, have trunk shows. So they've got special, like a lot of indie dyers there with a lot of their stuff that you can't always get. So
it's a fun. So enjoy your wool walking.
To have fun walking.
All right. Till next time.
Cheers.